Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to name a chapter, a full chapter, after the mother of Isa, shows that they are Muslims. We believe in Isa. We believe in all the prophets. So Islam is the only religion in the sight of Allah. Islam stands for complete submissions and obedience to Allah. Complete submissions and obedience to Allah. That is what Islam is. And that is why Allah will say, Idkhulu fi silmi kafa. If you are a Muslim, enter into the fold of Islam with total submission, completely. You don't put one leg in Islam and one leg is in another thing. That is not Islam. Now that we have understood Islam, let us quickly look at the concept of humanity. Are you with me? Humanity can be defined as a basic quality that differentiates human beings from other living organisms. That is the definition of humanity. It is a trait that is expected to be exposed by humans. Humanity is a collective term to represent human beings, love, affection, compassion, and concern for others. That is humanity. And that is what Islam is. Islam is the total way of life. There is no any aspect of our life that Islam left untouched, except you have not studied it. Even all the courses in the university, in polytechnic, in colleges of education, in fact, in any institution, they have their number from the Quran. I was, around 2007, I was in Bauchi State, in one of the local government, Ganjua local government, Kafi Madaki precisely, and I delivered a lecture on the importance of knowledge to the Muslims. There I said, all the courses in the university, they have their origins, they have their trace from the Quran, including theater art. And somebody with a very mighty beard wanted to eat me. That why should I even ascribe theater art to Islam or to Quran? Then the learned people there say, if you have your own counter opinion, let him talk, then you talk your own. So you see, you know, the Quran will always direct our attention. Now, if it is mathematics you want to talk about, go to Surah An-Nisa. You see calculation. If it is biology or human anatomy, go to Surah Al-Mu'minun, where Allah is talking about human creation, human development from an ejaculating water. The one that comes from the ribs of a man and the chest of a woman that comes together. When Allah wants it to be, it will be, and it will start. Every female, Allah created something in them called fallopian tube. Every woman have a tube in form of pipe. That is where the sperm of man and woman, after coming together, pass to the womb. All these things in Surah Al-Mu'minun, you see how Allah explained this. Is it geography? Go to Surah Al-Ghashiyah. أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ وَإِلَى السَّمَاءِ كَيْفَ رُفِعَتْ وَإِلَى الْجِبَالِ كَيْفَ نُصِبَتْ وَإِلَى الْأَرْضِ كَيْفَ سُطِحَتْ. Then if it is the drama that I said, go to Surah Al-Ma'idah. After Habil killed Habil, he never knew what to do with the corpse. And Allah want to teach him that if somebody died, he should be buried. Allah sent two birds to come and dramatize, to come and have a combat. And when they had a combat, one fell down, who lost its life. Then the other one came down, showed a kind of sympathy, used the mouth to dig the ground, used the wing to dress it and push it in. Then Habil now made an exclamation that how he wished he has done this. That is where the knowledge of let somebody die should be buried. Then still on that drama or theater, you go to An-Nawawi collection, hadith number 2. Bainama Julus in the Rasulullah that ayom. Look at read the hadith from the beginning to the end. The conversation shows that all what we are discussed Jibril knows it. The prophet knows it. What makes us to ascribe it to dramatic way of teaching is that after Jibril left, the prophet said, Umar, do you know who is that person? He said, no. He said, that is Jibril. He came to teach you your religion. So there is what we call Islamization of knowledge. If you condemn that this one is not good, this one is not on Islam, it means you are not ready to learn. Is it philosophy? Which knowledge? Mention it that is not in the Quran. All sciences, physics, chemistry. In fact, our scholars, their theories are the theories they are using in developing all these things. Sometimes they will deceive us by changing their name. If they want to mention Ibn Sina, they will say Abyssina. If you are not knowledgeable, you don't know, you think they are talking of another person. It is our own philosopher they are talking about. Fakhruddin Arazi, in fact, his theory, they are still using it in surgery. What of Ibn Khaldun? The philosopher. What of Abu Hamid Muhammad ibn Muhammad al-Ghazali? It is very unfortunate that today Muslims are not growing. We are busy fighting on intricate issues. Issues that don't develop us. Instead, it keeps an enmity between us. We are fighting over BS. We are fighting over trousers. We are fighting over Salatul Party. We are fighting over kneeling down to greet elders. That doesn't take us anywhere. Fighting over Taraweeh. All the development, even the handsets you are seeing us using today, they are the handwork of our scholars. So, Islam is that religion that Islamic teachings on humanity and human welfare have been codified in the Quran and Hadith. We welcome Baba Naswat. Baba Walale. Human beings are of one origin. We human beings, we are of one origin. Irrespective of your tribe, your religion, our origin is one. And that is why in the Quran, Allah says, Ya ayyuhan nas, ittaqu rabbakum allati khalaqakum min nafsin wahidatin. We are from one single person. In the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, Kullukum min Adam wa Adam min Turab. We are all from Adam. This you can also get it in Quran chapter 6 verse 98, Quran chapter 7 verse 189, and Quran chapter 39 verse 6. The purpose is to ensure that the unity of humanity is never compromised, and the differences that exist among people are resolved through a process of mutual understanding on the basis of ideas that are divine. Despite our differences, this one that you are standing before me, are you telling me to stop? Sit down. This is a topic that has been given me for more than a month. So don't threaten me. I bet you will go Lord to me. However, Islam acknowledges diversity in humanity. Islam acknowledges it. We cannot be the same. Allah said it. Even where you are born is different from where I was born. Your society is different from my society. So we cannot do the same thing. Even in terms of knowledge, your scholar is different from my scholar. But people fail to understand this. And that is why we have different tafsir of Quran. When you see, you just read one book and you become a scholar. On that same topic that you read a book, you become a scholar. People have read thousands on that. More than that. And you are making noise that the prophet never do this, the Sahaba never do this. Who tell you? How many books have you read? Have you traveled? I don't know if you get it. And there is what we call tahawil in the Quran. There are some verses that need tahawil. There are some verses that their translations is direct. And that is why the Aima, they don't fight. When Qadiyya issue comes, Imam Maliki will sit down, Ambali will sit down, Hanafi will sit down, Shafi will sit down. Each person will say, according to my own opinion. And they will even tell their students that this is my opinion. If at the long run, as you are studying, if you discover any opinion that is more concrete than my own, drop my own. This is Islam. In Islam, society is to be a united body where conflict and ranking based on social classes has no place. That is Islam. Tribalism and more than you in Islam is not part of the society. And that is why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he lives with the poor people. He lived with the less privileged people. Let me tell you the story of a Sahaba called Julaybi. I believe many of you have heard about Julaybi. Julaybi was in Medina. People could not even trace his family. They don't know where he come from. And his nature of person, the way Allah created him, you will not want to look at him twice. If you turn Julaybi in corner, you will run. People don't go closer to him because of the way he is. Little children will be playing with him. He's always feeling inferior. But when Rasulullah came to Medina, whenever Rasulullah gathered, teaching people Islam, Julaybi will go and stay one side. He has interest in Rasul. He has interest in Islam. But because of the way people treat him, he could not come closer. One day, Rasulullah was sitting among the Sahaba and Julaybi was sitting somewhere. And immediately, Rasulullah just mentioned his name, Ya Julaybi. He was surprised. Everybody were surprised. What is Rasulullah calling Julaybi for? Himself, he was feeling, Rasulullah calling me. Immediately Rasulullah called him, he said, Julaybi, come. Allah to read and what? Would you like to marry? Julaybi was surprised. Marry again. Who will marry me? Say, Rasulullah, I have overdue to marry, but nobody want to marry me. Then Rasulullah said, don't worry, I will marry for you. But Rasulullah went to Medina. One of the most beautiful girl in Medina. Rasulullah went to their family. And you know, everybody, if Rasulullah is coming to your own house, you are happy. So, Jima was happy. Rasulullah said, I want to marry from your family. He said, Alhamdulillah. Rasulullah said, but it is not me. The man said, who? Abu Bakr? No.